to the Galaxy Battles. Here's your Dota Sound. I'm Lysander, and welcome to game number 2, New Beginning versus Geek Fam. The draft has started, and New Beginning, they didn't do too well in game number 1. Got absolutely walked over by Geek Fam, and Geek Fam looking to do it again to waltz themselves into the main stage. Nyx Assassin going to be the first pick here. Disruptor and Ogre Magi are the responses here for New Beginning, so it does look like a whole change in strategy here. So very excited for that. Tiny has been banned out, surprising enough, and Medusa being taken out as well. Enchantress, Omni Knight, and Winter Wyvern, defensive heroes, and a jungler being removed from the game. So Geek Fam not appreciating lifesavers here in this game, so perhaps looking to play on the aggressive side again. So let's see what New Beginning have to say about this game. Puck going to be the second pick here. I always liked watching Puck games. Puck is a very solid hero in the mid lane, has the aggression that he can apply as well once he hits a level 6. The coil is very good for control, and of course in the late game that coil is an absolute monster, especially when paired up with the Aghanim Scepter, where it pierces spell immunity. Just allows your team fights to go a lot better since enemy heroes are all caught in a clump. So right now, you got Geek Fam going into the second ban stage. The Vengeful Spirit has been removed here, and Geek Fam looking to ban out another one. Let's see what it is.
10 seconds remaining.
So if Ogre Magi has been picked up, it does look like a New Beginning wants to either secure that middle lane or have that Bloodlust buff being applied here. Some heroes that come to mind, of course, are your typical siege engines. Your Terrorblade comes to mind, but it also could be just giving it to your Faceless Void, a Anti-Mage for a little bit more attack speed. Even on Phantom Assassin, it's not too wild to give her a little bit of Bloodlust. You have your Sven as well. All these heroes could be very useful in benefiting from this Bloodlust. You have Juggernaut. Although I haven't been seeing many Juggernauts in the recent times. We have Spectre being banned out, surprisingly enough. A Spectre being removed here. And Tinker from New Beginning being taken out. So Geek Fam have one more last ban before we go into the next set of picks. And right, we'll see how New Beginning decide to roll this, because they have 2 stand-ins right now, according to this lineup, but I think the Ling should be along with Yamate. Just probably didn't set his name right. But Anti-Mage being banned out, so did call an Anti-Mage, but you know, New Beginning have many options, you know, to pair up with Ogre Magi. Tiny's been removed, so we have some other options. Like I said, Sven is possible. You got Faceless Void, good team fight heroes that could
10 seconds remaining.
possibly break towers as well. I want to see how they do it. You know, it's a hero that could work out for them. Of course, if we're talking about mid lane that wants to harass here, Puck is not going to be too easily harassed here by Ignite, because he can disjoint the projectile of Ignite pretty easily. So it's not going to be so simple dealing with a Puck. And because Puck is being brought on, you know, you want to think twice about grabbing up that Queen of Pain. Not exactly the best matchup for her. It's a pretty classic matchup, but you know, it can get a little bit dangerous, especially with a little bit of assistance from someone. You could potentially lose your queen very easily. So it's going to be Beastmaster. I kind of like this. Beastmaster has gotten quite a significant amount of buffs in the 7.7 version, 707 version. Got a little bit tuned down, but ultimately got himself some pretty cool changes. His Q ability, or his first ability, allowing them to stack up the damage from all sources belonging to Beastmaster. Allows Beastmaster to just really run someone down after throwing axes. You know, you throw your axes, you roll them, and then you kill them with your zoo, which now includes a random neutral major, well, I don't know what to call it, big neutral creep upon use. So it could be an Alpha Wolf, it could be a Tomato, the Hellbear, that's what I'm talking about, the Centaur, or the Alpha Wolf. Did I mention Alpha Wolf? Oh, the Wild Wing Ripper, I think. No, or the Satyr Hellcaller, the one with the shockwave. So you can have a lot of different neutrals, and just having the neutral alone just adds so much to your damage output. Especially when you primal roll someone and stun them for such a ridiculous amount of time. When the Zoo just rails down on them along with your Necro units, you can just take someone out very easily. So I kind of like the changes to Beastmaster. Geek fam, we have a 40-second tick down now for that. It's going to be a Bane Elemental. Alright, so maybe we might be looking at something like Mirana pair up here again for Geek fam. They did seem to really favor that Mirana earlier. Could be happening. Otherwise, we could be looking at a 4-position Nyx Assassin. So we have Bane plus a semi-unreliable stun. I call Impale a semi-unreliable stun because of how slow it travels sometimes. So it could miss if you don't have setup. So Bane and Nyx Assassin comboed together will mean that you will get a guaranteed stun. And a Luna comes into play here. Oh boy. I saw that on No Tail the other day. Really destroyed. I can't remember who they played against, but really destroyed their opponents with the triple Eclipse, Aghanim Eclipse with the Talon as well. Nothing got out of there alive, and that was pretty damn crazy. And now we got the timer ticking down again, Geek fam. It's time for them to pick. Will it be a Mirana here? Or maybe they go for something to attack against the Luna. I'm not sure what really goes against the Luna. Well, Terrorblade is cool when you can clone her and her glaives kill her own team. It's niche. It's not that good. But it could happen. Yep, there's the Mirana. So very, very standard Mirana Bane combo coming out here. And you got a Nyx Assassin that could still be shelved into that off lane. But from what we've been seeing, it's been a 2-1-2 thing. Kind of affair here. At least in Southeast Asia. So probably going to be Bane Mirana and then Nyx +1 and Puck in the middle lane. Or it could be Nyx plus Puck and then we have a semi-carry in the middle lane. Could work that way as well. We'll see. I think pressuring this Luna lane would be very important. You don't want her to get that farm because if you pressure her early game, you make her miss that spike where she gets the glaives and then she farm those ancients. So overall, pressuring Luna does reap some pretty good benefits. What they decide to pressure with is a different question here. The mid lane will still need to be played by a semi-carry. I think right now Mirana alone is just not enough. Unless they're going for something cheesy like a Pugna, which is why they banned out the anti-mage in the first place. They could be going for that, a Pugna middle, and then they go for some kind of mid-range deck, mid-range lineup that just looks to end the game before Luna can be any big threat. Way Clear not looking too hot on New Beginning right now, so perhaps a Broodmother could even come out here and be cheeky. Timbersaw is being banned out, so it's very possible a Broodmother comes out. But unfortunately, New Beginning does have last pick, so picking a Broodmother here could be countered with perhaps an SF pick or something. So it's up to Geek fans to see what they want to pull out the hat here, but it will definitely be a semi-carry, so something along the lines of like Templar Assassin or like Pugna. What else comes to mind here? I'm probably missing something really huge. I want to say a Lifestealer, but I don't think there is a... No, Lifestealer is not too bad, actually. Lifestealer is not terrible. Could look to really pressure Luna, but it's weekends Beastmaster, so we'll have to see. It's going to be DK. Alright, so just going to go for a meaty frontliner and just roll with it. I think if they had last pick, a Broodmother was very, very possible, with only Beastmaster being the real, actual spider clear. But DK is good as well. Solid frontliner, take down towers, and just add to that push. You need that siege engine, you always do. And Luna and Beastmaster are the siege engines for New Beginning. Now it's a matter of how they manage to get the Luna off the ground. The Disruptor and Ogre Magi aren't the best gankers, so they need this mid laner that can control the tempo of the team fights. And I'm not sure what it is actually. Is it an OD? OD will do decent. Queen of Pain is not too terrible as well, but with the lockdowns of Bane, Nyx Assassin, and Puck, it could be trouble. So, I'm still thinking Queen of Pain though, to be honest. It's a very good tempo controller. She's gotten some really good late game tech as well. And, you know, I don't think it's too terrible. It's strong against melee lineups, melee heroes most of the time. Shadow Fiend could just come into play as well. Shadow Fiend just absolutely craps on melee cores. It's going to be an Ursa. Nice! Alright, so pulling something new out of the hat here. Going for a bit of a mix of physical ultimates as well as magical ultimates. I love it. It's a good mix of damage. Yamate is going to take up the role of the Ursa here. He's got some fancy claws being equipped there. And Chuan, really impressed in the last game, is actually going to be picking Mirana. So is he going middle? He did go middle as the Timbersaw earlier. So if he goes middle again, could be interesting. Otherwise, Scamberloo will be taking that middle role. Nope, they're going to swap it. All right, so a little bit of bait and switch. So Scamberloo going to be back on that Mirana. March going to be playing the puck, and we got Ollie and Play Hard. We'll see if they go aggressive tri-lane here. It is definitely possible with Ollie setting up for that stun, and March just being puck has a lot of damage to output. Or they could have March safe lane, Scamberloo go with Ollie and Play Hard. That is very possible as well. Beastmaster versus Puck should be a pretty decent matchup. And I'm looking forward to this game. Let's see what happens as we hop right into it. Alright, it's Yamate's last chance. You know, he was already knocked down to the lower bracket. Now he has to pull himself out from the gutter and, well, like they said, make a new beginning for himself. Alright, let's go into the game here. On the side of the Radiant, we have New Beginning, Yamate on the Ursa, Ifyu, Disruptor. We have Ling playing the Ogre, Ferocious Seer on the Luna, Yu on the Beastmaster, and on the Dire side, we have Geek Fam looking to close out the series 2-0. Ollie on the Bane, Chuan on the Mirana. Nope, March, haha, is on the Puck. Scamberloo on the Dragon Knight. Okay, so back on the Dragon Knight, Play Hard on the Nyx Assassin. We'll see. It's a rough lane for DK for sure. That Ursa is going to be tricky, but I think that's why Chuan is going to be on the Mirana instead. You know, put him in there. You know, do a little bait and switch, and suddenly Yamate's lane isn't looking too hot. Definitely got to see. But Disruptor is DC'd out right now, so hopefully it's not him not paying the land shop money. We'll see. Alrighty, I'm pretty excited for this game. We got the Lobster Crab Nyx Assassin. Chitter chitter chitter. Anyone some seafood? Mirana. Nose ring mount. Some funky looking princess hair there. Puck with their Dream Carl. I think that's the Dream Carl. And Yamate. So if you no real hats here on the NB side, you know that's the clear sign that they're the worst team. When you have no hats, you suck. Alrighty. Hopefully his pause doesn't persist for too long. Beastmaster is missing. You got that right. Actually, Disruptor is missing. No, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's just do a little bit of predictive work here. I mean, of course, a lot of this can just go out the window if they don't follow our plan. But Ferocious Seer, he was playing safe lane earlier, so let's say he goes along with Ling and Ifyu. It does look like a tri-lane, right? And then we have Bane, Mirana, and Nyx Assassin. That could be aggressive tri-lane. And it could look a little scary. I mean, I'm not gonna lie here. I mean, Ogre tanking the Nightmare could be big, but I like it. Disruptor, you know, you have that. You know, if you sleep Disruptor, then Ogre has to tank the Nightmare by walking up to him. So Ogre is probably gonna be in the front lines, but he's probably gonna be middle, right? So it's only gonna be 2 heroes. And if you have an aggressive tri lane pressing down on this Luna lane, Ogre will be forced to come back to the safe lane, leaving Yamate's lane unattended. So all these combos could this aggressive try that could potentially be coming up from Geek Fam could look to really win the game here, or win the laning phase for them here. Of course, Yu is going to go unchecked if he's put against the Puck. I don't think Puck will be able to kill him solo, but neither will the Beastmaster. And Scamberloo asking the right questions. What happened, bro? Coming back. Restart modem. Alright, yeah. So having a little bit of a lag. Alrighty. The laning setup is favorable for NB, but you know, this Dragon Knight, if he just goes elsewhere, it could be problems. I mean, even if you put the DK middle against Ursa, it's not the worst thing in the world. You can just spam fire, go for that Soul Ring rush again that he did, and just, yep, spam fire, stay out of Ursa's way, and you should be okay. You know, if you have a rotation, you could even get the kill on Ursa. Alright, there's that comeback, alright. If you is back, Disruptor is back into the game. So G goes out, and there we go. Hop into this game proper. Radiant versus Dire. Geek fam looking to close out the series 2-0. You're watching Galaxy Battles. I'm Lysander Zenar. Give you your English broadcast. We'll see if we have some fun in this match. Geek fam marching down again, looking to control the bottom side of the map, and it does seem like the new trend now. Not really going for your native rune on the safe lane. Seems a little too dangerous. Especially with it being on the low ground. It's just, you know, it's a prime area to get trapped in. This crab Nyx assassin is so cute. Skittle, skittle, skittle. Look at the butt. And he just crawls up. Yeah, he knows that he's gonna be safe. Those little claws are just really cute. Actually, this set is. You know, at first when I saw this set, I didn't really like it, but this is pretty cute. Alright.
30 seconds to battle.
Play hard. It's gonna be hiding here. Interesting choice of movement. Gotta drop an observer ward deep in the jungle. And for you guys that are confused in the chat, Yamate is actually not Yafet. Yafet and Yamate are different people. I'm pretty sure they're different people. They just have very similar names.
The battle begins.
Just a little bit of Dota trivia.
The prize is mine.
We'll see. It's gonna be I mean, Ursa's lane is gonna be nice if he's facing DK, but it's going to be no. He's not even facing DK. So this is going to be a game where he gets kited super hard. There's Coil, there's Nightmare, there's Blane's Grip. It's gonna be a tough game for your dear Yamate here. So you'll have to see how he really pulls it off. Aghanims could be a good choice here if he wants to dispel himself out of some strong controls. But already throwing out the arrow to ensure that the range creep goes down. And look, it's Enfeeble minus 30. And Joy Last hitting with 16 damage, bro. He's the 16 damage boy. He's not getting anything done, especially with the Bane here sitting on his face. You know, he thought he was going to be facing DK, but joke's on him. Scrambaloo's down the bottom lane. You got Scrambalooed in the lane phase. Oh, throws out the axis. Everyone misses the last hit there. But Yu charging forward. Gonna go on that hit. Oh, there's a stun. Is there a Dragon Tail? No, not that early. Will be really odd to see a Dragon Tail so early in the match. But Yamate still sitting at that minus 30. Yippee-doo. And finally forcing Disruptor to come into lane there and help out. Oh, he manages to secure that thanks to Fury Swipes. Chuan. Got that sacred arrow. Sniped out the range creep. Very well done there. And we got a two-man lane here. Yep, there's the Luna against with the Ogre against the Puck and the Nyx Assassin. So it's still a pretty high pressure lane for the Luna. She has to be careful. Puck can always zip across. Nyx Assassin can take the long alley route in here and then go out for the stun. So there's a lot of things that could go wrong for the Luna, and Ogre can't really help her out. She has Bloodlust, but you know, you have to rely on your move speed a lot, and if you take too much chip damage, you could just go down. Disruptor once again making his way up top. So they decide to go for the aggro tri-lane instead. Yamate now gets the lane to himself against a Mirana, who will absolutely have a good time since his claws will not be able to find her. And oh, look at that. Playhard says, you can't catch me. Little Lobster runs over, skittles over, finds Disruptor, now takes a Thunder Strike. Gotta run away just in case he levels up in time to get Glimpse. Yamate really wishing he had Poor Man's Shield, but with the removal of that item, ranged heroes dominate now. March. Still gonna be sitting pretty aggressive here. Well, pretty defensive, I mean. Ferocious Seer is going pretty aggressive on him. Throwing out beams wherever possible. 3 heroes of the Radiant up top. And Puck is going to have to play a little bit more reserved here. Play hard, just going to be in the back lines, keeping things in check. But Chuan. Got a one-on-one build here. Yamate, with 3 leaps on Mirana, there's no way he kills her, right? There's almost 0 way. Unless there's some stupid mistake, there's no way it's happening. But Yu getting some EXP, but the Enfeeble coming in there means that he is also going to have a tough time last hitting. He has 31 damage though, so that's a big difference from the low damage of Ursa. And Puck going in again, Disruptor now with the plays. Doesn't have Glimpse, he's holding onto that skill point, could go in for play hard. Yeah, there's the stun from the Lucent Beam, that's First Blood. Going the way of the spikes though. Oh, it's a 2-man stun! Is he actually gonna get out? No, Ferocious Spear Seer does have another Loosened Beam, so that's going to be a kill. But that was almost big plays. They're stunning the Ogre at the right time. But unfortunately for him, not getting the kill and not getting the juke away in time. A Loosened Beam comes in. So first blood goes to New Beginnings. Pretty nice, Yu. Now going in for the the neutrals that have been pulled to the side. Chuan securing 6 denies here. Yamate not doing too bad, already forced to fare himself a salve, but other than that, not terrible. Ferocious here though, has taken quite a bit of chip damage, has played a little careful, 3 stick charges. Disruptor, oh, has played a little careful here, gets stunned. Puck going in with the right clicks, Orb goes in, we're charging in there, it's gonna get the kill. The Orb of Venom is keeping him in check. Oh, that's the right click, one more will do the job. Is it going up the high ground? Misses up the high ground, as per usual. And Play Hard now might pay the price here, getting stunned there, Ferocious here. Oh, the Orb goes wide and doesn't get the kill, and now Play Hard in a little bit of trouble himself, but Ling shouldn't have the tools to shut him down. Oh, the beam though hits the club over, and while Luna with the movement speed able to close the gap, and again her Loosened Beam being absolutely critical in getting that kill. So Scrambleu left to his own devices there as they have to send reinforcements up top. New Beginnings already starting a lot better now, as per their name, New Beginnings. Arrow flies out, tries to get the snipe there on Yamate. Not going to be as lucky. Disruptor though, thinking about a backstab here, but 3 leap charges, man, looks a little tough. A little too ambitious. Yamate farming pretty decently in spite of all things. Low health, but he's got raindrops, so not too afraid of a Starstorm burst down. But we'll have to see. Denies up the range creep. That's a lot of money gone down the drain. Scrambleu, level 5 now. Denies that one. It's kind of a pseudo deny there. Okay, that one he messed up. But still. 3 levels on Bane. 1-on-1. Nyx Assassin also looking pretty low. I'm not sure they can kill. The Ogre Magi is a pretty tanky frontliner, but they're going in now. The Orb was missed, but Ling could be taking a little bit of damage here. Probably won't go down as much. Did throw the Orb the wrong way. And a little bit of miscom will cost Geek Fam some kills, but Yu taking a fair chunking from this GK. Just taking the flames there non-stop. And now throws out the axes onto the neutrals. Trying to get some more things done, and again, Play Hard scrounges another rune from the Radiant side. Oh, Yamate getting a solo! Ooh, he's back, boys. How do you die with 3 leaps? Okay, he didn't have boots. That explains so much. And yeah, when I look away, he dies. And now they kill the top lane. So bad. Geek Fam, they do get a kill on the board finally, but it's still 3-1. Mirana going down solo to Yamate. That really shouldn't happen. Oh, meanwhile, what's happening here? The Roar goes out. They could be looking at a kill onto Scrambleu. And with the Luna coming in as well, I don't think he is getting out of this. Yes, the charges. Could be baiting this. Nope. He is not going to even try. 4 heroes come down to pile on him with a double damage on Disruptor as well. It's an easy kill to get. Mirana back into fray here. March. 5.5 here. Play hard, trying to get some XP from these neutrals. Only level 3. And Nyx Assassin support does suffer from EXP deficiency. And Ollie. Birdie got sniped there by the tower. But Ollie is going to be sitting on that bottom lane, getting some EXP. Luna has taken to that bottom as well for much needed farm away from the battle zone, pretty much. But March stalks him down to the bottom lane as well, so looking to match the Luna wherever she goes. Getting beamed for his trouble. What's Shuan doing? Ursa has face boots already. Going to be rushing up a Mask of Death or Morbid Mask and then into a Blink Dagger right after that. And Ollie is here with the sleep. I'm not sure if he will be able to close the distance though. Softens up the range creep there, looks like a Starstorm. Telegraphs it, yep. Strikes down the Starstorm. And Yamate will get the creep wave to himself. And now with the daytime coming in, oh, they're going to smoke. So push out the creep wave so they can smoke down to the bottom. Getting Luna will be huge here. They're going to go up from the high ground. And Puck's going to come in. Has coil as well. But Luna knows that something is afoot. And And yeah, I gotta hide in the jungle there. So great call there from New Beginning. They will keep their Luna alive. She is gonna juke away. They lose their bounty rune, but that's just that. Luna escapes in the nick of time. Will not be going down here. Next assassin, now 3.5. And we got Beastmaster. Has another roll ready to go. Summons up new creeps. Has a Dark Troll Summoner. Look at me, I'm the Chen now. And they're really looking to wrap around on this. Let's see if the Dire knows what's going on. They do actually. The Observer Ward scouts this one happening from a mile away. And Scrambleloo says, why my lane, guys? Why my lane? They could kill Ferocious Seer, but there's Eclipse. And there is that risk you don't want to take. The Coil, though, could be going in. I think they might. There's a Sap. Okay, no. Not gonna happen. Bane reveals himself. But meanwhile, the top lane is looking super awkward here. As the creep wave gets intercepted, the bird scouts out DK all by his lonesome. There is always TP support that could come in that could be dangerous. Mirana has a TP. Yamate doesn't have a TP. So, you know, the pressure could come in. And there they go. They're going in. Beastmaster looking for Scrambleloo here. Starts with the roar. 3, 2, 1. And there's the glimpse to pull him backwards. Okay. And Coil though lands on all three. Controls them all. And Disruptor kills himself with the Coil. And now Beastmaster caught out. That's a great counter attack coming out here from Geek Fam. And they strike back. They're back on the board here. Ogre ticks down to March. And his Orb of Venom of all things. Hilarious stuff. And Yamate meanwhile tries to sneak himself a rush. But not going to happen here. Not on Mirana's watch as she tosses an arrow there and probably scouts that one out. Ferocious Seer though. Gonna grab up that bounty rune Ling. Bloodlust him up and Scrambleloo already gonna open up on his tower. That's the Corrosive Breath doing its work. Nomming away at the tower. Yamate picks up the bounty rune. 800 gold. Oh, we're going in. Nyx Assassin throws out the stun. The axes come in. Playhard still has the spike. He's looking to deflect something cool, but Beastmaster will have to do a lot to not get caught here. But he just takes a nap in the middle of the fight there. But his pets will actually wake him up, so he's fine. Geek Fam, even out the score, like I said. Let's look at the net worth. 4,800 for the DK, despite getting picked off there. Still having the best farm in the game. 4,007 compared to Luna, who's at second place at 4K. So all in all, a pretty good start from him, even though he wasn't in that middle lane as per originally planned. And Chuan now has the haste rune, really doesn't have to fear. Oh, there's the mana burn. Just throwing out the stun is a little bit too wide there, but Yamate actually does pop the enrage, so he does take a lot less damage now. But they baited it out of him, so I guess they can count that as a win. The haste rune is not going to work out. And meanwhile, top lane is taking a pummeling here, and looks like they will claim it. Nothing that could really be done here. This tier 1 tower will crumble, resets the glyph. So, Scrambleloo chipping away this tier 1 tower. Will there be a deny? Oh no, the siege creep steals it. Like the greedy bastard he is. And Nyx Assassin roams around. Could scout out the Disruptor, but he's walking the wrong way. So looks like the Dire are going to be losing, getting 2 tier 1 towers at the end of this. The siege creep looks like it could take it down enough. The glyph comes out. Yep. The siege creep is doing a good job here. And it snipes the tower again, but Chuan actually gets the last hit on this one. So a stark difference from what happened bottom. Play hard. Mana burns Disruptor just for the kick of it. And we have another wraparound coming here for NB. New Beginnings. They are looking for Puck, a fairy dragon. Pretty hard to catch. See if they are successful here. Geek Fam have just moved themselves away from the action for now. They don't want to walk into the trap of New Beginnings, you know. They have some big ultimates like Eclipse and Roar. They don't want to walk right into those. They want to take their fights controlled. And you can see this DK pick up a drum. So he's looking to actually push and pressure towers here. It's an early game item. And the Vendetta is up. So Disruptor is like, no fam, I'm out. I'm staying in the trees. I'm not going to really do anything crazy. DK goes back to the middle lane. Disruptor once again feels it safe to come out into the open. But this Ogre Magi, uh-oh. They see him, they ping him, they stun him, and they just leave him. Nothing really much that could be done here. Nothing crazy. And Yu has the medallion. So all these this helps towards the Rosh attempt. And was Rosh being softened? No, it was not. So it's going to be very tough for Yamate to get a Rosh sneak. Very difficult. But the Observer Wards and the Beastmaster coverage has just been supreme here. So Yu feel pretty safe. Has a tomato by his side, boosting more attack speed. And a Radiant Scan. Wow, Chuan just out of that radar. And they're gonna get a false sense of security here. Chuan, oh man, Disruptor. He's gonna walk right into a Miranda, but he drops the silence. Oh, could be huge. Eclipse needs to come in right now. The Eclipse goes out, but no, he gets wasted by the Thunder Strike with the reveal. Plays from the support player, claims the mid lane, and that puts a bit of gold into Luna's pocket, which is very good for her. 480 gold, she will take it. Mask of Madness on the way here, and does this look like an Aghanim's? No, it's actually a 4-staff. Okay, 4-staff and Dragonlance. I'm a little bit sad, but hey, can't complain. Sentry Ward there, Ling has it. So on the prowl here for Nyx Assassin, they're just really ensuring that the Luna stays safe. And right now, Geek Fam, they're looking to move up on top here. Beastmaster has the TP scroll. Can they catch him in time? They will not. He sways and shimmies and gets out of there. Haste rune on the Nyx. Still looking for opportunities. Vendetta on cooldown for now, 25 seconds. And Yamate has the Blink Dagger now. So he has that initiation option. If you, 25 seconds to that silence. Ferocious Seer building a Hurricane Pike. Ooh, Roshan. Uh-oh. Yamate, you are not getting any respite today. No rush. Backs off. And play hard. Gonna hit level 7 on Nyx Assassin. You're gonna improve his stun. It's pretty important as well. Once again, we go into the smoke side of things. Moonlight Shadow as well as Vendetta. Let's stack all the invis in one. And Ling drops the Sentry Ward on time. Oh man, what a time to drop that as well. Immediately sees the incoming intruders, and Geek Fam's party is ruined. Nice timing by Ling. Could have lost his life otherwise. And Ling might expect a little bit more foul play here. Drop a Sentry Ward, play hard. Really risking his bacon here, but he's gonna go in there. Oh wow, that is a bold move. And Punk blinks right into the silence as well, but that's a nice little pick there. They still get the Ogre, they waste the silence. All in all, a great win here, and now March gets beamed up. He's not gonna die, he's gonna stay alive. Glimpse pulls you out of anything, which is pretty nasty. Radiant structures are fortified here, but the dragon is just gonna lay in on this, and getting a Heaven's Halberd is really gonna annoy the hell out of her, so you cannot dispel Heaven's Halberd. And the kill score is now 5-5. Both teams not really killing that many. Oh, Shabaloo has to be careful. There's the Spike going in there, looking to stun up the Luna. Oh, Ursa goes in there, cleans up the Nyx Assassin. Poor guy gets brought down. The coil though lands on 3 again. Luna gets locked down by the Bane Grip, and Yu low on health. They're all restricted by the coil. This is what we talked about. Puck, that area control. Controls the tempo of fights just too well there. Leap charges going in, kiting the Ursa non-stop. Dragon Knight cleaves him down, and that's 2 kills for Scrambleloo. 6-9 here, a double kill. Very nice for the DK. Gotta finish up that Heaven's Hell, but it's gonna be even more annoying for the Ursa. Not being able to hit for 3 seconds is a bloody big deal. And March, that's gonna be skipping all his way to the bank there, getting a huge team fight. 8-8-8-8. Very, very auspicious there for the Dragon Knight. New beginning. Just really looking shaky here in these games. Geek Fam, this, I would say this is a new lineup from them almost, and this lineup of relatively unknown people are just really impressing. I've liked the team play thus far. Their draft has been pretty solid as well, and I look forward to seeing more of them in the future. It's been really, really nice watching them play. March, Blink Dagger, that's the Dream Coil. It's a lot of stuff, but the smoke coming out from New Beginnings. It's gonna... Oh, the smoke breaks immediately. But he gets pulled back, so he's gonna die for the cause. But that's oh, the spike though, the Suns! Is he... No, he's still going down. He didn't hit the Luna. And, well, he loses his life. Not the worst in the world. Nyx Assassin dying for the Smoke Gang. Still 4,000 gold ahead. How much did they get from that? They got 300 gold from that kill. It's not too bad. Without Nyx Assassin, he's coming back in about 10 seconds, so nothing crazy was lost there. And, yep, this guy is annoying. Asian Prowler Shaman. Ferocious Seer. He's looking pretty ferocious, as you might say. Dragonlance, not going for the Hurricane Pike now, just going to build into a Mantis style. Really not liking the debuffs that they're placing on him. The minus damage from DK, that's one. The silence from Puck, that's another. And yeah, those are some nasty debuffs that you don't want to have on you, so DK feeling hopeful about having an Ancient stack here, but it was already cleared out, so no chance for him. Clearing out the creep wave. They really want to get Roshan, but just so much vision on this. That's gonna be slightly tricky. Uh-oh, they stun up the Pup, and now he gets caught inside the Static Storm, and that's gonna be a very easy kill there. Nice entrapment of the Fairy Dragon, and they do get a kill on a very slippery bugger. Oh, play hard, sees the Luna TPing in. That's an Ogre as well. And now he's going for Roshan without Pup. He knows that he's safe to do this kind of shenanigans, but is he? Oh, they see them going in. Sentry Ward though, sees the Nyx Assassin. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in so much trouble. There's the Eclipse as well. They don't want to see him in this fight. Not at all, ever. And Scamperloo gonna get caught as well. Yamate's there to receive him, but gets gripped. But the DK still too low. Will go down, and now Bane will follow. That's a great pile up here. 11 to 9. New beginning. Strike hard, strike fast. And this Roshan is theirs to take. Man, that was a good fight. Sentry was there on point. Nyx Assassin really took a huge gamble walking into that vision there. Should have expected it, but in the end, Geek Fam will pay. Give away Roshan. Big turnaround here for New Beginning and a breath of life as they build towards a BKB on Luna. Once again, an early BKB looking to shut this game down early, but there's always that Bane grip you have to worry about. So, gotta worry about that. March. Almost finishing that Yule Scepter. That's going to really save him from the Static Storm. And yeah, for those guys that were really doubting the Ursa pick, it's been working out so far. Yamate's been delivering on this hero. I'll see if it carries on moving forward. It's going to be a little bit tricky to kill the Nyx Assassin with the Spike characters. Puck throws out an orb. Scouts out the Ursa, and the Impale cleans up the weave. Beastmaster. Once again, going to be on the side prowl. See if a Sentry Ward though, he gets scouted. I think he gets scouted. The Observer Ward is there. They know that they're looking to wrap around, and the Dire immediately going to be hiding around this side of the map. Not going to do anything crazy. Oh, Disruptor doesn't have any Sentry Wards. They know this. Tower goes down. Sentry gets plopped. Ursa goes in to steal the camp, and they see an Observer. Sentry is deployed, and they know that something's there. And yeah, so Geek Fam, they know that there are sentries there now. Detection is available, and for the first time this game, New Beginning take over the goal lead. Chuan, Lincoln Sphere, first item on him. Really hating up that glimpse. But it's gonna be tough either way. Yeah, there's oh yeah, the Roar as well. Roar is pretty annoying, but a quick Ignite or Loosen Beam can take out the Lincoln, so it's not the best item to rely on, but it could work. BKB, quick one for Ursa. Again, you know, the same issues with getting early BKBs, but in this case, it might be warranted. You know, if you're all getting BKBs, Bane can only pick between a few, and you force that Puck to get an Aghanims pretty much. And now, oh no, Ollie is in so much trouble. He's gonna try and sleep himself, but he's gonna get fire blasted. Yamate scores another one for himself, and that's 12 to 9 now. 1,000 goal advantage for New Beginning. Geek Fam looking slightly shaky here. Nyx Assassin, uh-oh. Sees Yu, has the Pipe of Insight, Ferocious Seer rolling in as well. Geek Fam just doing the thing where they avoid team fights. And that, in this case, is a pretty smart play. But New Beginnings are looking to push the advantage here. 11,000 on this Ferocious Seer Luna. And they're banging away all the tier 2s. Tier 2 top gone, bottom tier 2 gone. Bottom just pretty safe right now. And Geek Fam gonna start looking for trades here. Tier 2 tower pick. TP down. Ursa really looking for something here. Oh, auto attack, and immediately gonna TP out there. Does the kinetic field scout him? No, he doesn't. Lincoln Sphere blocks the glimpse, or rather blocks the Thunder Strike. So that's a fraction of a second that saved his life. So I guess Lincoln Sphere did pay for itself in a sense, but Now there's glimpse for play hard, and this guy is in so much trouble. He thinks he's safe, but no, man, you can't hide in the fog. Not happening. Vendetta, nice try. They drop sentry walls on him, and they take him out. So that's another kill there onto the next assassin. He's been really bullied this game. And with this BKB on Ursa, it's a gamble of a BKB. Can they fast track themselves into a game number 3? Because this is a we are ending the game now kind of strategy. Arrow flies in though. Ursa takes a hit, and he does not have that Aegis. So now he's in trouble. Scramble pops his BKB as well. Has the Heaven's Tailbutt. Pretty resilient here. If he lands the Heaven's Tailbutt on Luna, could be problems. But oh no, the double stun, the turnaround. I just praise these guys. Ursa bought back, but he TP'd over here instead of the shrine. So he's going to be walking his way back to town. And man, that is a turn of events that really should not have happened here. Yamate walking a little bit too far out of bounds there. Got himself gripped into a 5-second arrow. And then the rest was history. That BKB doing him no favors. And that buyback. Extra disaster here. Coming out here from New Beginnings. And I just praised them. Just praise them for a team fight well done, and then they screw up the pooch. Well, not much. He's got the Eel Scepter, he's got the Blink Dagger. He's pretty evasive now. He's building to another Lincoln Sphere as well, so really not liking the Beastmaster roll. Instead of getting the early Aghanims. Turns out you don't really need it when you have Fiend's Grip to just lock down that really out of bounds Ursa. Alright, New Beginnings. Charging forward here, Yamate. Building that Aghanim Scepter. I think it's about damn time. He really needs it. You know, if he gets caught by these Fiend's Grips into arrows, he just absolutely melts. But with that Aghanim Scepter, he can just dispel it, pop that BKB, and then be immune to all sorts of other damage. And that is a pretty good way to play this game. And now you can smoke up. Ferocious Seer going to show himself there just to, you know, alleviate suspicions. Oh, a great scan from the Dire there. Scouts it out. All the X pings come out. It's like, bing, 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 bing. Nope, nope, nope. Out of there. Get out of there. And yeah, they're out and play hard. It's just gonna do a little stalking on Luna here, the Moon Rider. Things are gonna be chill. Smoke Gang fails and New Beginnings back to the farm. Meanwhile, just pressuring this bottom lane here. March has that Siege Catapult ready. This tier 2 tower is going to fall, make no mistake. Without any assistance, this tower is going down. And the rating seems pretty okay. We've letting it go down, so let it be so. March is going to claim a free tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, gotta be pretty happy about that. But oh yeah, gets the last hit even, so ka-ching! You know, play hard, 1,300 gold. Vendetta about to run out. Sentry wards all around the place. Gotta be careful. That's why Ferocious Seer getting that BKB. Well, it did help him a little bit, but DK getting his own BKB as well did made himself pretty much immune to all that CC, and the roll just really not doing enough. And with only physical damage to do damage to him, DK just scoffs at you because he has just so much armor in the early stages. And now going for that Assault Cuirass, he's going to have even more, and at the same time reduces yours. I really felt Ursa should have gone for Ags before BKB. You know, the price is almost the same. Ags is a little bit more expensive, but at this point he would have gotten the Ags already, and that would have been huge for him. Oh, that's an Observer drop down there. They're going to be disjoint. Oh, Scrambleloo going to get dusted up, but looks like they are going to turn to fight this. There's still Glimpse that could be kind of tricky, but the Sentry Wards come out and Scrambleloo just chops that one down. Again, not willing to push up into the high ground there. New Beginnings has to play it safe. And yeah, there is the Mask of Madness, Yu. Going for Shadow Blade, alright. Looking to bypass some Observer Wards. Going for the sneaky plays. But he doesn't have a point target to break Lincoln's. Medallion doesn't do it, so it's gonna be pretty rough on him. Pretty rough on him. Ollie, 2 points in Feint Script, now ready to go again. 100 cast range as well, allows him to just reach away at these core heroes out from the shadows. And New Beginnings, they're playing it smart, they're hiding away. And let's look at his gold graph very quickly. It's a pretty even net worth actually. And we got XP, just slightly better in favor of New Beginnings, but overall pretty balanced, these two teams, and just finding it out for that final spot. Geek fam just need one more game. New Beginnings needs to take this to a game 3. Man, it's tough. Glimmer Cape on Disruptor. Yamate. Very close to that Aghanims. That's going to change the game. Chuan. Haste Rune being picked up. So that's very good for him. And Ollie's going around munching on wards. Scrumbaloo. Building that Assault Cuirass. Alright, Yamate. 500 more to go, man. And then you can dispel yourself of Enrage with the Enrage. It's gonna save your life. Alright. Glimmer Cape on Disruptor could also be potentially big. I think a Lotus Orb, if one of the heroes can afford it, will be pretty strong as well with, you know, with Dragon Tail, with Fiend's Grip. If you Lotus Orb your Ursa, you know, he pretty much becomes immune to all that control and doesn't have to waste his ultimate on something like that. And also can remove the silence from Puck, which can be pretty solid. I would like to see a Lotus Orb, but we'll see. Puck still playing safe here. Has the Lincolns already. Going for Dagon. Holy hell. Going for Dagon. Just wants to burst heroes down, and can't really blame him for it. Some pretty squishy heroes. Luna has built pretty tanky though, so not the easiest to do. But you can zap out heroes like Disruptor, and if you wipe out the back lines, you can actually do. You can do a lot more work there without the enemy. Oh, interfering. Sentry Ward. No, that's not their Sentry Ward. So Nyx Assassin gets a free scout of their area. Double damage. Gets scouted out as well. It's now 30 minutes. Haste Rune gets popped out in Marana. DK gets in instead. And wow, an Eagle Song already done for the Marana. Let's check out her talents. 100 leap attack speed and 200 health. This used to be the level 25 talent, now moved to the 15. Nyx Assassin in prime position to get a snipe here onto the Disruptor. It could be huge. The Sentry Ward vision just a little bit out of it. Play hard. Oh, he feels it. If you got immediately Glimmer Cape himself away. Roshan is up. And the Assault Cuirass as well. Double damage on the DK means that he's going into Pound Town. Going to hit on that Roshan and probably secure Aegis for himself. There's cheese in this one, so it's going to be pretty huge. It's going to force New Beginning to take this fight if they want to actually stay in control of this game, because giving away this Rosh is going to be disaster. And they're going to bait it. They're going to bait it with the big guy. But the Observer Ward coverage has just been absolutely amazing. Ooh, Lincoln's once again pops up. Gotta be careful here. Arrow flies out. Thinking about landing on the Luna, but that was a fake. Tomato shows itself. Scrambaloo. He's feeling pretty brave. Has that BKB. Oh, the coil catches Yu. He rolls in onto the DK. That's pretty huge as there's the Eclipse to follow up. But the BKB immediately gets deployed. He needs to get out of there though. He's taking too much glaive damage. He's going down. Two big heroes lost here on Geek Fam, and that's disaster for them. The roar there on point before that BKB was picked, and that triple kill onto the Puck as well. Ferocious Seer. Well, just cleans that up. The brand new Eagle Song really kicking into full effect here, and that butterfly is pretty much complete there. Aegis as well as Cheese going to New Beginnings. This is their game to win, and they are looking to be on that track to doing so. Geek Fam really slipping at the reins there and costing themselves a huge team fight. Alright, DK should have really used that BKB early, but that Eclipse, man, just came down, raining death on that DK before his BKB was ready, and that really just punished him hard. And now with the Luna coming in, this could be a tough one to heal, tough one to hold. 20 seconds, they could be losing Raxus here. Just gonna buy a little bit of time there, throws out the Impale on one of the illusions. It's not gonna do much, and once this tower goes down, it's gonna be bouncy between the two Raxus. Look at a melt. Yep, there is no way. Raxus demolished. Bloodlust just makes quick work of them with Butterfly. It's just no chance. And that's the melee Rex in middle lane going down there. Geek Fam already taking some big losses here. And that Aghanims on Yamate hasn't even been used properly yet. Yu with the big plays of those with that Primal Roar. 21,000 net worth on that Luna. Just having a ball of a time. Now going for the Hurricane Pike, and then after the Aegis goes down, maybe you can think about other things. Ascati will come to mind. Satanic for a little bit more tankiness. It does look like it will be Satanic though. There's a Morbid Mask sitting in her inventory. She could also go for the 25 lifesteal, which would be pretty darn cool. Especially with Satanic, she will be healing so much damage, you will not believe it. Scrambleu though, now scrambling to get himself some mobility, that Blink Dagger, so that he doesn't always have to walk in, you know? Mirana meanwhile trying to stem the tide against the other Moon Warrior, and failing pretty miserably. Getting that MKB now. Is it going to be enough? Is the real question. Ollie. Wow, he's super poor. 2,000 gold in a 35-minute game. Only got the Tranquil's full magic wand and some wards. Poor guy. Silence going up. There's range creep pretty tanky. Gonna die now. Blessing of the Ancients ends and he dies. I'm looking for another push forward. Alright, all flies out. Oh, throws on an arrow, lands onto Yamate. Has to be careful here. Stun as well as mana burn onto Luna, but she has Aegis. She doesn't really care. Look at the damage now. DK in trouble. He pops that BKB and the fight commences again. But fighting in the base means they are losing another set of wrecks. A Ferocious Seer is just not looking to be going down here. And Beastmaster deploys that roar there. Is it going to do enough? Oh, they get caught inside the Static Storm, and now Yamate goes to town. There goes ham on the dragon, but he's falling asleep there. He's taking a nap in the middle of the fight. He gets gripped. He gets locked down, but it's not enough. The Fire Blast going in and nuking down that DK. 2 heroes down without buyback. It might be good game. We're going to game number 3, I think. Play hard. He's trying to juke out of there, but this is just looking impossible. This Luna is just too huge right now. The stuns are pretty good from Play Hard, but it's not enough. It's just really not enough. And wow, diving the tower. Okay, diving the fountain. Yamate trying to go for some moonbucks, but they're going for, wow, they're going for the end here. And pops the BKB. Ferocious Seer is just not having any of it. Okay, this puck is really dying here, and I don't think she's going to survive. Oh, there's a stun though. Going down, dropping low. No, he dies. He actually drops to the Luna, and she gets another kill as well with so much health remaining. She just goes straight for the throne, single-handedly ends the game. And New Beginning force a game number 3. It looks like Twitch chat was right. It could be the start of a comeback. And well, no 2-0 for Geek fam. They'll have to work a little bit harder if they want to get this final spot. And we're going for a third game. We're going for a third game. Let's see what happens. Let's check out that scoreboard. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad New Beginning made it more competitive. Big props to Ferocious Seer. He carried hard. 12. And also big props to Yamate. He pulled off that as a pretty darn well. And yeah, the end game score does reflect the big plays that they made. And with that, we'll wrap up game number 2. We'll hop out and we'll be back with a new game after the break. Game number 3 coming your way. Stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. Much love and Kappa.